Python for the scientific and numeric development, software development, and systematic administration. So these are the variety where we can, what type of things we can use the Python. For the quantum computing, we can use Python, and definitely these are the different library packages we use. For the statistical computing, mainly we focus on statistical computing, and we use the pandas, stats model, and CBOR. So mainly for the 5 days, when we start statistics, we apply this type of library. Signal processing, we apply these so many things. Visualization, for the we apply so many things. Symbolic computing, there are so many applications. Simulation modeling, mathematical analysis, okay, and Bayesian interface. So there are different types of modules for which you can apply Python. And today, first I will show you how we, this import this file. There is a shell programming language that is for the executing Python commands. First I will show you that how we get this. And then this is my editor, there how we can run the program. So this is my first part, how we install this. Secondly, these are the Python script. So you can use the demo.py list of Python command, and similarly for IPython skill shell, we apply the Colab. Okay. Colab, there are so many notebooks, Azure notebook, Jupyter notebook. Okay. And these are top Python IDE. IDE means that is the integrated development for learning environment. So first with idle, there is Spider we can use, PyCharm we can use, ERXI we can use. So there are so many platforms, but today only we use for the 5 days, that is the IDE and Google Colab. Now, so these are the variety of platform. Okay. And this is the some platform that is the called Spider platform, how it is given. So now I'm not going this because this platform I will not use for this 5 days. So before starting my practice session, first we will show how we install the ideal editor. So just a minute. Actually, I like to go to the Google. Hello. If I go for stop share, if I go for
actually your PPT is in view, not your desktop.
Now PPT is not viewed.
Yes.
Okay. So then, like to show that otherwise. Okay. Now I want to go to Google actually. This is that one page. No, I will go to the Google directly. Hello.
Hello, sir. Shayan.
Shayan, বলতো
স্যার এন্টার স্ক্রিনটা করে দিন। এন্টার স্ক্রিন করলে আপনার গুগলে আপনি যখন যাবেন আপনি মানে আমরাও দেখতে পাবো। এন্টার স্ক্রিন দেখুন, শেয়ারিং এর সময় আপনার একটা অপশন আসবে, ওখানে এন্টার স্ক্রিন করে দিলে আপনি আগে স্টপ শেয়ারিং করে শেয়ারিং করুন, সেই সময় দেখবেন এন্টায়ার স্ক্রিন একটা অপশন আসবে।
So that screen is good. And this is the entire screen.
হ্যাঁ, ওটা
That is,
করে
that is I am doing actually. That is I am doing. Just a minute. Google is not coming. If I go for share, that is the entire screen is. Now that my PPT is showing. But I like to show you the Google part. Otherwise, how will you install the package?
Sir, is there any option to switch the screen? Is there any option to switch the screen?
No,
Just
no
option, no?
No option.
Sir, better you stop sharing.
I'm
Open
sorry.
the Google window, then start sharing.
Okay. That is good enough. That is good. That is good. Now it is okay.
No, sir. Now it is clear. Sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So everyone, just you type. Everyone, you type that download Python ideally. Have you typed it? And select it, we get this. Hello?
Yes, sir.
And now you select download Python. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Then you select download Python 3.13.5. This is the latest version. This is the latest version for Windows. You select it. And when you select it, just to check, you get this. Hello. After selecting, what do you get? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
After selecting, what do you get?
I'm just doing it. Actually, as it is
You
already
get this.
installed in my.
Get this screen.
Actually, that is already installed. প্রথম that ওই জন্য তোমার ওটা শো করছে।
আমি তো না আমি শেখাচ্ছি how to install it.
হ্যাঁ তুমি তো মডিফাই করবে না এখন আমরা যারা
No, that is uninstalled.
হ্যাঁ
I'm uninstalling from my system.
আচ্ছা তাহলে আবার নতুন করে করতে হবে তোমার।
হ্যাঁ আমি করছি, তোমরা যারা করে নিয়েছে তাদের দরকার নেই।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে
কিন্তু অনেকে তো ইনস্টল করেনি না।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, তাই একটু সময় লাগবে কিন্তু অনেক বড়।
না it takes maximum 2 minutes. Maximum. Because this is very important part. And then I'll show you how to install the Google Colab. So this is clear. Uninstall successful. Now I select this download Python again. So you select use admin this button and the add Python exe to path. Clear?
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And select install, now install. Because already I uninstalled my Python from my system. So I am installing. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Now it will come. Okay. Now in closing. Setup was successful, close. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now after installing, you just go to your start button and you just search. Better you go for the search button. Search button you write already ideal. Because it is already installed. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
And naturally, when you select it, we get this. So this is called ideally cell. I hope you got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And if you select this file and you select the new file, this is the editor. Cell editor. You can type your program and run the program. And if we, after typing the program, suppose I am showing I want to write 2 plus 2. Say 2 plus 2. And we know if we run this 2 plus 2, hello. So when you run this 2 plus 2, try to understand, then you have to save the file. Then your output will be saved. But if you want to go for hello.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to go for here, if we write 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, so then no need to save. Because it is acting as a calculator.
Okay.
Here. So today I will show you so many things. I will give you so many exercises. And definitely, maybe after the class, I will send you my lecture note to all the participants. And then simply you can type and get the results. Okay. Because there are so many things you have to learn Python, before going to our statistical analysis. So that's why I start my statistical analysis maybe in that tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
স্যার আরেকবার পিছনে দুটো পয়েন্ট একটু রিপিট করবেন?
কোনটা বলুন?
স্যার ওই ইনস্টল হওয়ার পরে আপনি স্ক্রিনটা আনলেন সেটা থেকে একটু যদি বলেন।
আমি দুটো জিনিস বলছি, এটা কিন্তু খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট।
ওই এডিট শেল কি বললেন?
আমি বলছি যখন আমি ইনস্টল করলাম পাইথন শেলটা, সাপোজ আই এম ক্যান্সেলিং, সে আই ওয়ান্ট টু ওয়ার্ক অন আইডল, so this is my search button, we get the ideally Python. Clear? আপনি ডেস্কটপের ল্যাপটপের একদম নিচে চলে যান, ওখানে দেখুন একটা সার্চ বাটন আছে।
ওখানে আসছে। আমার স্যার ভুল করে ওখানে দেখেছিলাম বলে 3.10টা এসে গেছে। ঠিক আছে।
ও এবারে এইটা পেয়ে গেলাম। এবার এখানে আমি সাপোজ this is my ideal cell. What is ideal cell? We can write anything and we get the output. And if we write wrongly, we get the wrong output. So that's why there is a command, we can get the garbage also. Garbage also. Already I have shown. In case of Python, if we write the correctly, we get the correct answer, otherwise get the garbage. So, and it acts as a calculator. Suppose if I write, very interesting, that x equal to, say I'm showing y equal to z, basic thing, z equal to 50. I'm writing x equal to y equal to z equal to 50 in the first line. Then I want to know what is x. What is the output? 50. What is y? What is the output? 50. What is z? What is the output? 50. Is it okay or not? Because in the first, if 50 stored in x, 50 stored in y, 50 stored in z, I want to know what is the output of x, that is 50. What is the output of y, that is 50. What is the output of z, that is 50. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
But if I want to save this file, suppose today I'm working on, this cell, ideal cell. So I have my work, I like to save it in some file. Then we go to the editor. So how will go to the editor? We go to file and go to new file. Then the editor will come. Editor will come means what we have written. So before getting the output, I have to save under some name in some file. And definitely I will give to the proper name. And then if we run the file, we get the result. Is it okay?
স্যার এটা আবার ফাইলে গিয়ে সেভ করতে হবে নাকি ওটা করার পরে
আমি আবার লিখছি আমার সেম জিনিসটা লিখছি x ইকুয়াল টু y ইকুয়াল টু z সেম জিনিসটা ইকুয়াল টু 50 সেম 50
এডিটে গিয়ে না ফাইলে গিয়ে
একদম এইখানে গিয়ে আনটাইটেল যেটা 50
প্রথমে তো স্যার ওটা লিখলেন ওটা নয়
x written this y and written this z. Now you want to get the output. So what is the meaning of x? What is the meaning of y? What is the meaning of z? Because 50 is saved into x, 50 is saved into y, and 50 is saved into z. So we go for run. The run this module. Automatically, the source must be saved okay to save. Clear? Hello.
হ্যাঁ স্যার আরেকবার
আমি যখনই এটাকে রান করব, এটা আমি কোডটা লিখেছি, দিস ইজ মাই কোড।
স্যার এই কোডটা কোথায় লিখলেন, এডিট থেকে গিয়ে?
না 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 না, আমি আগে লিখেছিলাম এখানে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
কিন্তু এখানে কি হচ্ছে, এখানে কিন্তু ডাইরেক্ট উই আর গেটিং দ্য আউটপুট।
স্যার ফাইলে গিয়ে নিউ ফাইল,
আর ফাইলে গিয়ে যখনই নিউ ফাইল করছি এটা এডিটর চলে আসছে।
ওকে ওকে ওকে।
কারণ হচ্ছে কি আমি যা করবো আমাকে তো সেভ করতে হবে। Because in the latest case, I want to see the file. Then definitely when you open the file, automatically the results output will become. Okay, and that is the difference. But when I work in the Google Colab, so that will be automatically set. That is the advantage of Google Colab. Okay, and same thing I can write in the Google Colab also. But since we are starting Python, so better we have to know what is the integrated development for the learning environment. We have to know. And using this ideal, we will show you what is the meaning of variable, what is the meaning of data structure, so many things. And for every variable, at least we'll write some small program by which you can understand. Because through understanding Python, we have to know not only the data structure, we have to know so many conditional statements, so many nested if statements, so many function concepts. Then we can proceed for modules, library, and packages. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
So that's why this is very important part. that when we write anything under editor, then we have to save the file for getting in future. Okay. But currently, if you are you want to see the output, then simply write, and that is basically the DOS prompt. That is basically the DOS prompt. Okay, in the DOS prompt we are writing this. Yeah. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Absolutely okay, sir.
So then what I'm doing that, I'm going to Colab. Showing how we install the Colab. Because two things I will do. One is the idle, another is the Google Colab. And mainly I apply the Google Colab maximum time. So today class mainly I will take it through the idle, but from tomorrow I will start the Colab. Because so many analyses I have to show, so many libraries I have to use, so many graphical feature I have to show. So definitely I'll take the help of Google Colab. And this is a real advantage, it will be automatically saved. And there is so many advantage in Google Colab, no need to install some packages, automatically it is installed. That's what I will discuss. So, how we import the Google Colab? Just in the Google, you write Colab, only type Colab. Clear? Hello?
Sir, you have written Colab Google. Should we write?
I have written Google Colab. Colab automatically you coming the Google Colab. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, that just you select this Google Colab. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So just you read this sentence that Colab is a hosted Jupyter notebook. Already I told you that is the Jupyter is a node editor. So Colab is a hosted Jupyter notebook service that requires no setup to use and provides free access to computing resources, including the GPUs and the TPUs. That means we can use Colab for the machine learning also, for the data, deep learning also. And Colab is especially well suited to machine learning, data science, and education. Is it okay to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So, and then we go for new notebook. It is loading. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So now, suppose I'm starting with a very interesting thing. Yeah, I'm writing X.
Hello, sir.
equal-
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
Your voice is very low.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Have you got this?
Sir, actually, it would be fine if you will become more louder.
Okay.
Some people are not able to hear you properly.
Okay. Now it is okay.
হ্যাঁ স্যার একটু জোরে বললে ভালো হয়।
Okay, now it is okay. Actually, due to network problem, most probably my voice is okay. No problem. So it is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, what is the interesting part? There are only, why it is simple. There are only two parts is given. One is the code, another is the text. So code is used for writing the command, and text is used for the documentation of the command. Is it okay?
Sir, please repeat how you have come over here.
Okay. So then we have to start from. So this is Google.
Hmm.
Now you select Colab Google.
Yes.
Now we select Google Colab.
Yes.
Then you select new notebook. Because I am starting newly. Okay, now it is okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So we get the two things. One is the code, another is the text. And code, basically, we are writing the programming code. Suppose some statistical program, some machine learning program, some mathematical program code, some functional program code, anything. And text for the documentation. Text for the documentation. Say I am writing in the first line, say x equal to y equal to z is equal to 50. Clear? And I want to check that this line is correct or not. So just we select this button. It is running. Is it okay? And when you get this right click, that means your command is correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, Python will give the error message.
Okay.
Okay. Then question is that how we write the next code. Again, just you at the end of the line, you type second code. Second line will be coming. Clear? And if you type X, and if you go for run, it is 50.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then you go to the next line. And if you type Y, and if you run, then you get this. And if you go to the third line, if you write Z, and if you click that, you get this. Is it okay or not?
Sir,
And naturally, after doing this, you can easily save here. You can change only your untitled to name. You can give your name. Say, measure of correlation regression. Say variable data type. Say data structure, list command. I will show you one by one. Okay. So in this way, we can apply Colab. Colab is very simple. But problem is, tell me.
Sir, x equal to y equal to z equal to 50 is okay. After right click, then what I will do to get x, y, and z?
Because this 50 is saved into x.
Then what I will
Then
do?
I need to know what is the value of x, 50.
Then how could
What
we?
is the value of y, 50?
Now, how would you write? The x equal to y equal to z equal to 50, then run, that is up to that is okay. Then
Okay. Then I want to know what is the, suppose I want to know the output of x.
Actually, means sir, usually what you used to do, we used to write print text. Like
No,
that.
print text we can write in the idle cell anywhere.
Okay, okay. Here
But
only
if
the
we write,
variable.
because already 50 is saved into x.
Okay.
And that's why if we write only x, we get 50.
So sir, give any other variable who has not been assigned, right? P?
No. We can assign p, no problem.
No.
But here the three values, suppose I am telling you, suppose if I write separately,
Telling something different, sir.
if I write it separately, say x equal to 50, then y equal to 70, then I think write anything, z equal to 9. I can write anything. Sorry.
স্যার ওই প্রথম লেখাটার পর নেক্সট লেখাটা লিখছেন কি করে একটু বলবেন?
এইটা
হ্যাঁ,
লাইনটা কি করে চেঞ্জ করছেন?
এই তো আমি জাস্ট এন্টার সার্চ করে দিচ্ছি।
Sir, are
এটা
you,
আমি ঠিক
স্যার আপনি একবার প্রথম থেকে করুন না।
sir,
আচ্ছা।
are you giving enter or just arrow key?
এন্টার।
Enter. Okay.
না স্যার, আপনি স্যার একবার স্টার্ট থেকে একটু করুন।
স্যার এন্টার দিয়ে হচ্ছে না, প্লাস কোড দিলে মনে হয় হচ্ছে।
আচ্ছা আমি দেখছি, করে দিচ্ছি,
আর
করে দিচ্ছি।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওটা এন্টারের ব্যাপার নয়, ওখানে একটা কার্সারটা যদি রাখা যায় তাহলে একটা কোড বলে একটা অপশন আছে,
হ্যাঁ,
কোডটা
হ্যাঁ,
ক্লিক
হ্যাঁ।
করতে হবে।
এই তো, এই
কার্সার
এই তো পরের লাইন, এই তো পরের লাইন।
তো আপনি প্রথম থেকে করুন এটা, মানে
আচ্ছা, no problem.
ওয়াইফাই গুলো একটু তুলে দিন।
No problem.
নিউ নোটবুক।
No problem.
Sir, you can start afresh.
Fresh, huh?
Uh-huh.
Actually, what I have written already saved. Okay.
Acha. The new notebook in Drive.
Already I'm opening the new note. Okay now?
Now, I think, sir, I'm just putting the question. Suppose you have assigned X and Y and Z as some variable with a definite value. But if you write some variable like P or Q, which has not been assigned any value, then what?
No. Actually, if I write here, since here 50 is assigned to X, and say 60 is assigned to Y, say 70 is assigned to Z. So definitely, if we want to get the value of X, automatically 50 will be coming.
স্যার সেটা বলছি না বলছি ধরুন আপনি এক্স ওয়াই জেড কে কিছু ভ্যালু অ্যাসাইন করেছেন, তারপরে আপনি যখন এক্স দিচ্ছেন এক্স এর ভ্যালুটা প্রিন্ট করে দিচ্ছেন। এবার
এক্সটা
একটা ভ্যারিয়েবল কে দিলেন যার কোনো ভ্যালু অ্যাসাইন করা নেই, এ বা বি কে আপনি দিলেন, তাহলে কি দেখাবে? তাহলে এরর দেখাবে না চুপ করে থাকবে?
তাহলে এরর দেখাবে, অবশ্যই
এরর দেখাবে।
অবশ্যই এরর দেখাবে।
স্যার x ইকুয়াল টু y ইকুয়াল টু 50 লেখার পর কি করব?
এই যে x ইকুয়াল টু y ইকুয়াল টু 60,
না তারপরে কি করব? তারপরেরটাই আমরা দেখতে চাইছি।
আমি বলছি যে z ইকুয়াল টু, আমি দেখাচ্ছি তো, z ইকুয়াল টু 70।
হ্যাঁ,
এবার এইটাকে রান করছি,
হ্যাঁ করলেন,
দেখাচ্ছি, দেখো দেখাচ্ছি।
Sir, here you have used down arrow key or enter to go from X.
Enter.
Okay.
এই এবার এখানে এসে কোডটা লিখলাম, ঠিক আছে? এবার আমি করছি x,
এইটাই জানতে চাই।
এন্টার y, এন্টার z। আমি ইচ্ছা করে একবারে করে দিচ্ছি, সময় নষ্ট হচ্ছে না। z, এবার এন্টার, আবার রান করছি। তাহলে কি এলো? কোনটা লাস্টেরটা এলো? কেন লাস্টের ভ্যালুটা z ইকুয়াল টু 70।
Yes.
এইবার আমি যদি আরেকটা করি যে আমি শুধু চাইছি x, তাহলে কি ভ্যালু উইল বি কামিং? 50।
Okay.
আমি শুধু চাইছি, একটু নিজের মতো প্র্যাকটিস করে নিই, y, তাহলে হোয়াট উইল বি কামিং? 60। ক্লিয়ার?
Okay.
আমি যখন কালকে পড়াবো তখন আমি দেখবেন প্রচুর এক্সারসাইজ দিয়ে দিয়েছি। এক্সারসাইজ অলরেডি দ্য সলভড এক্সারসাইজ। কারণ কি, সবার সময় নেই, ইউ হ্যাভ নো টাইম, and this is my request: solve exercise you solve in the Google Colab. What is the Google Colab? Solve example, line 1 input, then output will be coming. Line 2 input, then the output will be coming. So in this way you can practice. Question is why when you go for the different statistical programming, so in same code, same line, we'll write so many lines. So naturally first we practice line by line, then we can write some construct. Construct means it is the combination of so many lines, so many program commands. It is okay?
Okay, sir.
So
আমি x প্লাস y ও দিলাম, চলে এসছে।
এসছে তো?
হ্যাঁ।
আমি আর দেখাচ্ছি না ওইগুলো এত সোজা বলে, ঠিক আছে?
না আমরা প্রথমে ধরতে পারিনি স্যার কোথা থেকে কোডটা তারপরে লিখতে হবে।
এবার হচ্ছে তো?
হ্যাঁ, কোডটা দেখতে পাই।
এবার হচ্ছে। আর সবসময় লাস্ট লাইনে যেখানে কোড আছে সেটা টিপবেন, আর ফর দ্য ডকুমেন্টেশন ইউ পুট দ্য টেক্সট, ঠিক আছে?
এই টেক্সটটা করলে কি হয়, ওটা সেভ হয়ে থাকে।
টেক্সটটা হচ্ছে ডকুমেন্টেশন, আমি কি করতে চাইছি, I want to do the summation. That is my documentation. Then I write the code. যেমন আমরা ডকুমেন্টেশন দিই না, find the correlation between two variable, documentation. Then we apply the correlation. I want to get the regression equation. That is my documentation. Okay. So that's why there are two things. One is the code, another is the documentation. So So if I write code, then it will come clear. What is x
আমি
plus y?
যদি x plus y যদি করতে চাই সেটা আমি টেক্সট দিয়ে ডকুমেন্টেশন করব।
এই যে x plus y চলে এসছে।
আচ্ছা
যা ইচ্ছা মানে
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
এত সোজা না, মানে acts as a calculator, I'm telling you, এত সোজা না, না আমি এই বয়সে শিখতে পারতাম। Okay. So can I start my
Yes,
next
sir.
session?
Yes, sir.
So at least you can install this Google Colab as well as the IDLE. So it is visible.
Yes, sir.
So now for the practice session, first we have to know what is the variable. This is a simple practice section. There is a variable which can store data in its specific and it is a case sensitive. Very nice case sensitive. And call up value through the variable name. Suppose my height equal to 1.79. So we have given the value 1.79 to height, 68.7 to weight, and we need to get the printout of height. So definitely 1.79 will be coming. It is clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second part, if we want to calculate, this is my height and this is my weight, we get height. But I want to calculate what is the BMI values, body mass index. So body mass index is the weight by height square. Hello. This is the definition. So definitely we can easily give, because it is a calculator, we can easily give the 68.7 divided by 1.7 star square. Yeah, as a calculator, we get this value. And similarly, you can give weight already defined by height square, we get the same. And easily we can give this BMI is equal to weight by height square, we need to know the BMI. Is it clear?
Square is denoted by double star.
Double star is the power, height square.
Okay.
Because what is the definition of BMI? Weight by height square. So easily you can write this code in either in the Google Colab or in our IDLE cell. Am I wrong or right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You can practice because simply it takes maximum 1 minute time. You can put in the Google Colab also. You can put in the IDLE cell also. So then you can understand how we get the output in Python. Because we are putting the right hand side member assigned to the left hand side, and we need to know what is the BMI, because this weight by height square is already defined in BMI. And now already when we start the program, already the value of weight is given and value of height is given. And that's why they calculated the value of BMI. So all three values are set. So I have solved the same problem with the three techniques. Clear? Directly you can put the value. Directly we get the weight and height square.
Sir, can you hear me?
Tell me.
Actually, sir, I missed the first part where you have download all this Python, like the screen we can see now. So I have skipped that part. So can you just repeat the process? How can I get to this particular screen which is being shown now?
This is actually my PPT screen.
Okay, so it is
this
not
is my
a
PPT
Python screen.
Not the Python. So
Okay.
now how we can, this part, we can easily calculate either in the IDLE cell or in the Google Colab. Suppose this is my input part. I am inputting height values, weight values, and then we can easily find what is my height, 1.7. That is my output. Now with these two values, height and weight, I want to get the value of BMI, body mass index. And we know the body mass index is weight by height square. We know this. So directly, there are three processes I have applied. Directly, I can put the value. Okay, we get the result. Then I can put the value weight and height. Already height and weight are given. So definitely when we write the weight by height square, so this system will take this value height and weight and we put the value. And now this total value saved into BMI, and I need to know what is my BMI value set. So in how many ways we can calculate? That's why I'm showing this. Because I am telling you what is my objective. My objective is, since Python is a programming language, R is a programming language, SPS is a programming language. So I'll show you. So when I apply Python R, that gives the result. And that's why sometime I will solve manually. So that is basically the manual calculation. But when you start any, the very correlation, regression, automatically Python will calculate. Automatically. So for checking the Python is correctly doing or not, so you can solve manually also. Only for checking. So then you are confirmed that, okay, Python is doing very nice. R is doing nice. SPSS is doing nice. Excel is doing nice. So you can write the manually everything, and then you can check you are confirmed. Am I wrong or right?
So I had a question. Can I please ask?
Tell me.
Sir, for height and weight, don't we need to put the unit over there, or just a value will do?
Just a value. I have putting the values.
Okay.
And naturally, you can say me that suppose I am collecting the so many observations. So for the 100 person's height and weight I am collecting. And then definitely I need to carry from a file. That's what I will show you one by one. Initially we started with a single value. So that is 1.79 is stored in height and 68.7 is weight.
Okay, sir. Actually, I wrote 1.79 kg and the output, it showed that there is error. So I don't need to put the unit, right? I will just write the value.
No, yeah, you have to write. You have to, when you suppose, okay, 1 minute I am showing. Just actually problem is this, in case of, again, you have to stop sharing here. How can I go to directly Google Colab? I'm telling you, since you go to Google Colab, hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go to Google Colab and just you type this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Please type this. Then you get the result. Then your concept will be clear.
Okay, sir.
That means this is your input and this is your output. This is your input. This is your output. This is your input. This is your output. And this is your input. This is your output. So in different way, you can write the input and output. So when you mention the variable, that means you have to definitely assign what is the value of weight and what is the value of height. Otherwise, how the Python will calculate? Okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Tell.
Hello.
Tell me.
Yeah. Now I am dealing with a large number of data set where I want to calculate BMI for each and every.
That's why I am telling you. When there is a large data set, definitely I have to create a file. Okay.
No. I want to convert the height in centimeter into meter first. Instead of going to convert it, instead of working hard by entering the data in meter, I want to work less hard, keep the data sheet in centimeter, specifically for the height, and want Python to work for that to convert it into meter and then go on for the BMI. Is it possible for that this thing?
Why not? Why not? Everything possible.
All right.
Everything. You can write in your code like this way. Okay. What you like, you can write your program code. So better, since the Python advantage is basically English language. Simply script of English. I'm writing height equal to this, weight equal to this, and I need height. The output will be. And similarly, it acts as a calculator. Simply put the values, we get the value. And since Python based on the variables, so I give the command also weight by height square. And we know the weight by height square, what is the meaning? That is the BMI. So it's saved into here. That's why I have shown in the 3 OS. Okay. Well, this is a very basic part I'm telling you. You can, if you write in the Google Colab, you write this. So can I go to my next part? Because so many things actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
sir, one thing, as the video is recording, you just carry on. We can rewatch if I have any questions.
Yeah.
Because we need to learn a lot from you.
Another part is the height equal to 1.7, weight equal to 68.7, another part. And BMI equal to weight by height square. So now I want to know in BMI. So that is the same result. And in how many ways I am writing this program? 4 ways. One, simple calculator, but no documentation. Similarly, no documentation. Here, the documentation, but without print statement. And this is the print BMI. So, if I, okay. Can you tell me what is my BMI type? What is the value of BMI? This is value of BMI. Hello.
Sir, what is a hash and arrow?
Hash means the documentation part. Because I am assigning 74.2 in weight. Because initially I have assigned 68.7 in weight. And then 68.7 changed to 74.2 assigned to weight. And definitely the BMI values are changing. The initial BMI was 21.4413 and now it is 23.157. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
And now we want to know what is my type of BMI. So obviously the type of BMI is the float because there is the fraction decimal points. So after decimal, there are decimal points. So that is the float because we know in case of Python, they are solving for integer value, float value, and complex values. So one thing, just a minute. Okay. Is visible?
Yes, sir.
So this is, now if I take the day of week equal to 5, and what is the type of day of week? Definitely 5 is the integer. So these are the different variable types, float, integer. Okay. And if we take x equal to body mass index and y equal to this works 2, so what is the type of y? It is string character because it is the character. And we want to know what is the type of y string. If we take z equal to true, then what is my type of z? Definitely it is the Boolean character. True or false. Now, Python type 3, if I put 2 plus 3, that is 5. AB plus CD, that is ABCD. Okay. I hope it is clear.
Keyword, no?
Huh?
Type is a keyword.
Type is the keyword. Type is the keyword because I want to know what is the type of BMI, because BMI coming in the fraction form, that's why it is called float. But day of week is given integer, so definitely type is the integer. And here x equal to, so these are the type: integer type, float type, string type, boolean type. Now, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So I'm telling you, if I write my problem in this way, that I am taking 4 heights, that is the height of entire family. So there is no meaning actually. I have given some height values: height 1, height 2, height 3, height 4. But question is, why inconvenient? Because this is very interesting. There are mainly, we apply, these are 6 data types, mainly 5 data types in Python. One is the float data type, that is the float data type. One is the integer data type. I hope you, and what is the string data type? Text. One is the Boolean data type. One is the complex data type. So if height equal to 1.73 and tall equal to 2, so this is, string is nothing but the collection of character ABC. Strings, this is very important. Strings can be created, by using double quotes or single quotes. Hash is used for the documentation or commands. And this is the multi-line command used in the third quote, 3 quote. And we can double quotes for the multiple commands. Okay. So multi-line command or multi-line commands.
Sir, last দুটো বুঝলাম না।
মানে এখানে কি হয়েছে, আমি তিনটে কোড দিয়েও করতে পারি, সিঙ্গেল কোড বা মাল্টিপল কোড। আমার প্রচুর অনেকগুলো কমেন্ট আছে একসঙ্গে, সেগুলোকে আমি এইভাবে ইউজ করতে পারি। ঠিক আছে, আমি দেখাচ্ছি সব। ঠিক আছে, যেমন আমি if I write s equal to hello, so that is, or we can write hello, that is a double quote and single quote. We can type s equal to this or s or double quote or single quote. So I am showing, this is very, very important part. I'm telling you, try to understand, this is called the index in Python. What is index? Index is nothing but position of particular element. Index is otherwise call it as indexing to the select the data. Suppose this is my string, that is the client OCA or clarify.ai. This is my string. So if we write this string in this way, so the first C index is 0. Python start with the 0 index. L is 1, 1 is 2, this is I is 2, E is 3, and so on. Well, how many characters? There are total 17, including the point. And if we say, what is the, if we started with the I, last letter, so this position is the negative. This is called the negative index, and this is called the positive index. So positive index start from 0, and negative index start from -1. Is it clear? Because in case of some time, I want to know, what is my index 4. So then Python will print out n. And if I tell me,
will you please repeat how positive and negative here?
And this is very important. Suppose I'm showing one thing. Say this screen is visible to all of you. Hello,
sir. Yes,
sir. Yes, sir. Visible.
Say I'm writing hello. Hello. Hello, what is the, this is my string. Hello. This index is 0. This index is 1. This index is 2. This index is 3. Clear? This index is 4. Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the last letter? O. So this is called the positive index. And what is the negative index? This is -1. This is -2, -3, -4, and -1. So if I ask you that print -5 index, then the H will be coming. If we print 0 index, then also H will be coming. So definitely index from the positive side and also from the negative side. That is the style of Python. I hope it is clear. This is very, very important when I start different types of software use, library use. Very important.
Yes, sir.
So next, so now I am coming to the is visible.
Yes, sir.
So this is very interesting part in Python. This is the total data structure of Python. Total data structure. So what is the total data structure? One is the primitive data structure. Another is the non-primitive data structure. So there are primitive data structure is the integer, float, string, boolean, already discussed. And these are the non-primitive data structure. One is the array, list, tuple, dictionary, set, and file. So this is very, very important when you go for Python programming. When you go for array, when you go for list, when you go for tuple, and definitely there are some difference with the R. Because R data structure, some difference, not only some, huge difference with the Python. R basically based on 6 data structure. Say vector, data frame, matrix, array, list, and factor. But in case of Python, we are using array, that is a list, tuple, dictionary, set, and file. Question is why the Python will solve the so many object-oriented programming, so many machine learning programming. And this list also divided into 2 parts, linear and non-linear. And this linear part divided into stacks and queues, and non-linear part divided into graphs and trees. And that's why, since the data structure is so strong, so graphical part or visualization part is very, very strong in Python. Okay. So one by one, we'll discuss this is the non-primitive data structure. Already I told you this is my variable, that is x equal to 4, that is the type, integer type. X equal to Sally, that is the string data type. And naturally already you can, one thing I do, I will give my this PPT, simply you type in Google Colab, you get the result output. Because if I start to, it will be simply boring session. If I please, you just practice. I will give this. You write xy equal to z, orange, banana, cherry. So if you print x into y, definitely you get orange, banana, and cherry. And in this way also you can get XYZ equal to orange. You will get all orange, orange, orange. So this is the variable names. And I'm telling you, this is my data type. So what is my total data type? That is the numeric type. One is the sequence type. One is the mapping type. What is the set types? One is the Boolean type. What is the binary type? Another is the, the none type. So we have to understand what is the meaning of numeric type. That means integer, float, and complex. Sequence type, we have to discuss about list, tuple, and range. One by one discuss. And mapping type means dictionary. Set type means set and Trojan set. Boolean type bool, and binary type is the bytes, the byte array and memory field. So these are called all types of data types in Python. So if you ask me,
example of mapping type and
mapping type, obviously when you start dictionary, then you will have to define what is the key value and value. Then you will understand what is the meaning of mapping type. And definitely there is a difference between list, tuple. So in case of Python, when I write program, so mainly this is basically based on list, tuple, and dictionary. And sometimes it is based on set initially. And that is basically the Python number. X equal to 1.10, that is the float data type. X equal to 1 integer data type. X equal to 35 into 10 to the power exponential, that is the float data type. And x equal to 1j, this is the complex data type. So easily we can conversion of data type, that if you put x equal to 1, we know integer. But I need the, to convert x to the float. So we can, float of x, we can save into a. So definitely if I print a, so we get 1.0 because we convert x to the float. So that is the conversion of data type. Similarly, conversion from float to integer, because initially y is given float, so you can easily convert this float to integer. Is it okay? And convert from integer to complex. So definitely initially x is the integer, so easily we can convert complex x to, let's say, C value. So this is the conversion of data types. We can change from anywhere. Okay. Now, this is very, very important, the Python operators. Because for some problem, we have to use the equal to, multiplication, for the comparison, logical operators. So there are so many operators. So operators are used to perform operation on variables and values. So Python divides the operators in the following groups: arithmetic operator, assignment operator, comparison operator, logical operator, identity operator, membership operator, and bitwise operator. So this is the sign are very important. When you apply 2 equal to, that means it is the equal. When you apply the exploratory sign equal to, that means not equal to. Say we want to show in the Python x equal to y, we have to write like this. We have to show x not equal to y, we have to write this way. We have to write x greater than y, we have to same as mathematics. X less than y, greater than or equal to same this. Okay. Now, the logical operators, we are using 3 logical operators, and or not. So definitely, suppose the example is x less than 5 and x less than 10, and definitely this statement is true. So obviously, we get the return true. So that means and means both the statements must be the true. What is the or? That is, if one of the statement is true. That is here x less than 5 or x less than 4. So maybe x less than 5 is true, or maybe x less than 4 is the true. Any one of the statement. Then we get the apply the or logical operator. And reverse the result, return the false. That is x less than 5 and x less than 10. obviously. So that is not, that is the reverse the result, we give the not. Another operator is the Python identity operator. So that is not. So in this way, we can apply bitwise operator. I'll give my notes. I'm not reading. So, and this is my total. Suppose I want to write example x equal to 5. That is same as x equal to 5. I want to write x equal to x plus 3. We have in the Python, we have to write this. X plus 3. That means you have to add 3 with x. And that is x minus 3. We have to write x minus equal to 3. So in this way, we can apply so many assign. These are called assignment. So this is a comparison operator. Equal, not equal to, greater than.
Sir, the previous slide again, sir, just for a minute. There are so many things like double star is for.
Because question is why I'm not reading, I'll give this. So then you can read it.
Then ampersand for what?
Ampersand for, suppose I need x ampersand equal to 3. That is equal to x ampersand 3.
Yeah, ampersand does what operation?
Ampersand here, it is the division. The next operator is the division. This is the power. I'm coming.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, we are using x equal to x. Ampersand basically we are using for most probably n. I don't know the thing. So I have to check that. Okay. Have to check. So better if you go to Google and if you write, it will be coming. Okay. Actually, I have written because so many operators in Python. That's why I have written. At least these are basically used. And Boolean operators is very important. Suppose if we write print x 10 greater than 9, print 10 equal to 9, and 10, so definitely these are down. These are down. Okay. This is called the Boolean operator. And this is the conditional operator. Conditional operator. Say, this is very important, I am telling you. But for the conditional operator, mainly we use the if statement and indentation. So what is the meaning? Say I am taking the value a equal to 33 and b equal to 200. And if we write if b greater than a, your print statement will be b is greater than a. So naturally here the right statement, that is definitely that print b is greater than a. Suppose and then now I am showing, suppose a equal to 33, b equal to 33. This is very important in Python, elif condition. Elif condition means that is if the previous condition were not true, then try this condition. That is, previous condition means a equal to 33 and b equal to 33. If b greater than a, then p and b is greater than a. Else if a equal to b, that is p, a and b. So obviously, for this statement, obviously the previous condition is not true. So then we apply the elif condition. So this is very important in elif condition. When the previous condition is not true, then we go for elif condition. So same thing. So what is the logical operator? If a equal to 200, b equal to 33, c equal to 500. This is very interesting. If a greater than b and c greater than a, definitely, then print both conditions are true. So this is called AND. Both conditions are true. And what is OR operator if a 200, b 33, c equal to 500? So definitely here a greater than b, obviously, but or a less than c, greater than c. This is not true. So print at least one of the conditions. So that's why this is called OR. And there is also the nested if condition. Say we are taking x equal to 41, some values. If x greater than 10, then print above 10. If x greater than 20, then print also above 20. Else, but not above 20. But not above 20. So what is the meaning? That we are taking x equal to 41, and definitely 41 is greater than 10. So above 10. 41 is greater than 20. Very nice. Then print also above 20. Else, suppose if we are taking instead of 41, the value is 15. Then x greater than above, it is true. X greater than, it is not true. Okay, suppose better, not above 20. Suppose not above 20 means, suppose else statement, this is wrongly written most probably, because print but not above 20. Not above 20 means 41, yeah. 41 is the value always above 20. So that's why not above 20 means the value is given, it is not more than 20. Okay. That is the nested if condition. Very nice. So now I'll tell you this collection. Can you tell me what is the time?
You can continue.
Continue, no problem. So before that, I want to
তোর ফোনটা ফেলে গেছিস ফুটি।
So this is, I hope this is the very, very important part in Python. That is, already I told you, these are called non-primitive data structure. So this selection sort, bubble sort, I will not discuss for this course. And this is basically best used for the computer science students. That's a separate thing. I will use only the least tuple dictionary and set. Okay. And these are very important. So what is the Python string? Now already I told you, this is the collection of characters, single quote, double quotes, or triple quotes. The computer does not understand the characters internally. It stores manipulated characters as the combination of the zeros and ones. Because computer works with the binary number, that is the 0 and 1. And each character is encoded in the ASCII or Unicode character. So we can say that Python strings are also called the collection of Unicode characters. So this is our example. They say Asansol Engineering College or NIT Durgapur, National Institute of Technology. So you can, if we type what is my print of type of ST, because this is saved into ST, we get the your type of this. And this is your, this programming is written in the programming cell, and definitely you get this output. So what is my output? That is your structure. This is your print type ST is the class string, and our print ST is the Asansol. So in this way, we can write any example in the ideal cell or the Google Column. We get the same result. So already I told you, this is hello, this is the indexing and splitting. And if we type, if we write you know, string 0 equal to H, index 1 equal to E, and so on and so on. And then string equal to hello, print O 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what is the output? Output is this. We are getting hello. And I hope it is clear already. I know. And if you write this, we get this out. So any example you write in, you know, ideally, or Google, you get out. And that is also already told you, starting from the negative index. And that is the concept of negative index printing. Okay, if you write this code, you get that. So now I'm coming to these are so many things. This is my, so started with the list command, which is very, very important. And it is more or less same if you know the R. So for the R, put the values, we are using the vector method. So Python lists are similar to arrays in C. And however, the list can contain the data of different types. That means in a list, we can give the integer type, we can give the float type, we can give the string type. And the items stored in the list are separated with a comma and enclosed within the third bracket. This is very, very important. So when you write the third bracket, that means you understand we are creating a list. And the lists are ordered. And the element of the list can access by index. Already I told you what is index. And this is very important. The lists are mutable type. That means we can change the list. And why list is important? Suppose I have taken some data set. And sometimes I can change the data. So initially I put the data using some list command in Python. But after some time I can change the data. So then that's why the lists are mutable types. A list can store the number of various elements. So what is that? Say I can create a list one like this. There are different data types. I have given integer, float, string, again string, integer, string, and again I float, again string. I can create list two. So similarly, I need the if the list one equal to list two. List one equal to list two, yes. If the list one equal to list three, yes. So I have given three lists are same. And I am telling print list one. Naturally, if we write this program in idle cell or the Google Colab, this is my output. So what is the output? List one equal to list two equal to true. But list one equal to list three, definitely there is a difference because one same, 5.5 is same, omit is same. List one equal to list three, say 65, 65. Can you tell me what's the change in? Oh, yeah, here is the small letter omit, here is the capital. Because it is the case sensitive. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now lists are most versatile data structure in Python. Why? Because since they are mutable, we can change. Their values can be updated by using the slice command and assignment command. Python also provides append command insert methods which can be used to add values of the list. So suppose this is how to update the values inside the list. So I have taken list one and then print list. And then list one first index is 0, that is equal to 10. I want to change. We want to change the value of 5 with by 10 because we are using the 0 index. So here 5 means 0 index because starting the first value. And print list equal to LST1. Then LST1 2 to 4. to 4 means where I want to change 2 and 4, that is 7 and 23 by 70 and 90. 2 and 4. Print list equal to LST1. And list minus 1 means 7 by minus 670, and then print list equal to LST. So this is my command programming. Question is why? Because you want to change the list. And how many print command? 1, 2, 3, 4. So automatically in the output, the 4 out list will be. The first list, no change. In the second list, 5 is changed by 10. In the third print list, that is the 70 and 90. And 70 and 90. Then fourth list, minus 1, that is minus 1 is 67, changed by 66. I hope it is clear. So in this way, you can, change the list, update the list. Okay.
One basic question. What is the difference between array and list?
No, array means the single dimension.
C language or something.
Yeah, array is the C language we are using. So naturally, mainly array.
Here also there is array.
I'm telling. Array we are using when you apply, say, 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. Okay. So from array, we can create some matrix. Okay. Because matrix is the 2-dimensional array.
Yes.
And now in Python, what has done, for simply, there is some disadvantage of list command. Because if we create list all time with a big data set, so definitely it will be slow. And that's why I need the different packages that we'll discuss in the tomorrow's class.
So list is only 1-dimensional.
List always 1-dimensional.
So list is 1-dimensional and array may be 2.
Array we can extend it because from array we can write the 1 dimension, 0 dimension, and also the 2 dimension. Okay.
Got it.
So now Python provides append function which used to add an element to the list. So append function can only add value to the end of the list. So this is the example. So in this way, append the elements in an empty list. Suppose my list is empty and I want to enter the size of the list, and we are using for I in range, and that is the simply programming language, and this is my language. The enter the size of the list equal to 5 because I have given the size of the list equal to 5, and enter the list item equal to 4, enter the list item equal to ABC, enter the list item equal to 6.4. So we can put the 5 items. And after putting the 5 items, the list is great. It's a fantastic. It's a fantastic. That is how we can, input the list. Simply this is initially I have taken an empty list. Now how we put the 5 values? If I put the 10 values, I can put the 10 values. So tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will show you that how using the list command, I can create a data frame. That part today I will not discuss, but this list is very important. So how do we remove method? So Python provides the remove function which is used to remove the element from the list. Because sometimes we need to remove the values from the list. And this is my remove code. So this is the list. So for printing original list, this is my printing. For I in the list, print I equal to N. I want to remove this XY. I want to remove this one. And just to check here, initial listing is that 5, 8.9, XYZ, 80, PQ are this. And after this, XYZ is okay. So that's why we can use the remove command from the list. So these are the list methods. Python have the set of all built-in methods that you can use for the list. One is the count method, length method, maximum of list, minimum of list, Okay, insert index values, reverse sorting. So these are basically built-in command in methods in the list.
Sir, please show the last slide.
This is very important, I'm telling you.
So would you be sending us the slides to check before we attempt any sort of questions? So slide গুলো পাঠিয়ে দেবেন তো?
আজকেই পাঠিয়ে দেব। আমার দেরি নেই।
Sir, I have a question.
Tell me.
Sir, can CSV file be directly uploaded in Colab or in the Python?
No. Very nice question. Very nice question. Actually, mainly I have done with the CSV in Colab.
Yes, sir.
And since mainly I am working in SPSS, so
Okay.
I download SPSS, import SPSS in Colab.
Okay.
But
Because sometimes
I'm telling you, problem is in SPSS. The problem in SPSS, when I go for import SPSS file to Colab, so we face some problem.
Okay.
So then you understand the Excel.csv following the list command.
Okay, sir.
But SPSS following the tuple command.
Okay, sir. Okay,
and
sir.
that I will show you. Okay, really
Okay,
I
sir.
faced
Okay.
the problem. And then
Okay, sir.
SPSS you can using tuple command, because today
Okay,
I am
sir.
showing the list command only. Using
Okay, sir.
tuple, we can import the file.
Okay,
Very
sir.
nice.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, you're muted.
Now it is okay?
Yes, sir.
Hello. So naturally, these are just to go to this slide. We are using this in the built-in methods for listing. So what are the built-in methods? Count, length, maximum, minimum, insert, reverse, sort with this example. This is the example. So example of all list methods. And through this method, we can understand what is the meaning of length, what is the meaning of maximum, what is the meaning of minimum, insert, how you insert, and so many things. So we get this output. So how many print statement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 lines. Okay. First is the length, then the maximum, minimum, then is the insert, then is the sort, then is the reverse, and then is the reverse of all of the occurrence. So now up to this is the list command. Any question?
একটা ছোট কোশ্চেন ছিল
আমি কিন্তু বারবার বলছি, when you apply list command we apply the third bracket.
Apply the
because third bracket, because if we apply the first bracket, Python treat it as a tuple. Okay, and there is definitely, tomorrow I will say what is the difference between list and tuple. Very important. And when you write so many visualization, any statistical like regression, so there are so many application of list, tuple, and dictionary. Mainly the brackets will work on. If we use the first bracket, that means we are using tuple. That means we can never change the data. If we use the second bracket, that is the third bracket, that means we can change the data, we can amend the data. Okay, and we can so many list methods we can apply. But if we use the second bracket, that means we are using dictionary. That's what I'll discuss. So I'm telling you for three things you have to know: the concept of first bracket, second bracket, and third. So today I'm discussing only list. Then tomorrow I'll discuss tuple and dictionary in detail. And tomorrow I will show you how we can show the different functions. Because without function, how we can never form the modules. And from modules, tell me.
আর একটা ছোট প্রশ্ন ছিল, আপনি যখন কন্ডিশনাল অপারেশন গুলো দেখালেন তখন জাস্ট শো করেছিলেন যে a equals to 33 b equals to 33 হলে if b
আমি একটা কথা বলছি, আজকে আমি একটু তাড়াতে আছি।
ঠিক আছে স্যার, কোনো অসুবিধা
মানে আমি কালকে I will start my class from conditional operator tomorrow.
Okay sir.
Then you will understand in detail. Okay. And tomorrow, because after conditional operator, I will go to the function. Better then I'll go to the tuple, then dictionary. Tomorrow's class. I'm telling you what is my tomorrow's agenda. I will start with the tuple, then first of all conditional operator, function, tuple, dictionary, function, module, library, and packages. Okay. Then you get that. Then we start our any kind of machine learning programming, statistical programming, anything, optimization programming. Suppose I want to solve the program in time series. So naturally, how we solve?
Sir, I have one basic question.
Hello. Tell me.
SPSS, how SPSS is related to Python?
Actually, SPSS, again I'm repeating, SPSS started in 1970. So at that time, Python script is not prepared. Okay. And Python started in 1991. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then that's why when you go for syntax view of SPSS and you got some script and it looks like a Python script. And nowadays, SPSS version is changed, machine learning programming, time series programming. So that's why in backend SPSS, Python is working. So for your question, I am giving one example. Then you can understand what the SPSS is powerful. I'm giving one example. Say in 2023, most probably, so I got one data set of 113,000 sample size. And there are total 187 variables. And I collected this data set, is the real life data from AIIMS in Delhi. And this the data is for the diabetic patients. There are so many variables, including the demography profiles. And then the concept is how to, debug the data and how to reduce the data set. And not only that, how to apply so many methodology in statistics, that's what you know. So, but when I started this data set, we input the data in R. And seriously speaking, at that time, I didn't know Python. So when I input the data set in R failed. Because R could not, use the big data. So then I input the data in Jamovi. Jamovi failed because the backend of Jamovi is R. So because my hobby, basically my love subject is SPSS, then I put the data in SPSS. So you will be astonished, SPSS can handle. So now you understand that SPSS also can solve some big data also. Because the backend of SPSS is Python is working. I hope you understand.
Okay, sir. That means SPSS is powered by Python nowadays, right?
Yeah. Because when you go for syntax view of SPSS, mainly you are using the scripting of Python. And that's why SPSS syntax view is so simple, because Python scripting is simply English language. If you go for SPSS, and if you check the syntax view of SPSS, all are English language. Add and this plus this frequency, all English language. No code. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, my question is that when we are learning Python, so would we be able to just run SPSS with the Python learning?
No. Actually, I'm telling you, if you know Python, then I know you will not use any software. Because
Okay.
Python is so simple, and that will be cleared in the third day. Because today class may be boring class because I am discussing data structure, boring type, because it needs. It needs, because question is why? Because when you go for statistical programming or machine learning, then we have to write first packet, third packet, second packet, so many things I will write. Then definitely you'll ask the question, sir, why you are writing?
Okay.
And then when I use some function, so definitely function means it is within the bracket, I am writing the different arguments.
Okay, sir. So that means if we learn Python, then we won't be able to handle SPSS, right? Hello? Hello?
Some side noise is coming. So who is not speaking?
Yeah. Hello.
This person, please mute himself or herself.
Yeah.
Madam is speaking something. So
Madam, if you know Python, then easily you can apply SPSS.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
You can easily apply SPSS because SPSS is simple. Because it is completely a menu-driven package. Something is the programming, but you know, you will be astonished in the version 30. So some some canonical correlation. Initially, it is program-driven. Now it is converted into menu. Machine learning converted into menu-driven, and that's why we are using and soft. But SPSS is not the free software that you know.
Okay.
But if you learn Python, you can do a lot of things.
Okay. Thank you.
Tomorrow, actually, the last day I will show you just that what are the steps you have to follow for writing any kind of machine learning package, machine learning software. Suppose you want to run regression. So I will tell you, this only follow. You write it. And in future, if you change only your data, data, automatically the output will become. This is the advantage you will get.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So sorry, today I like to stop here because I have some assignment. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
So maybe in last 5 minutes you can take any question if there is some immediate question.
Suppose you have some question. Actually, today mainly I have discussed what is the data type and what is the data structure. And mainly for the data structure, I solve only the least part. And for least part solving, you can use the ideal cell programming as well as you can write in the Google programming. So today I'll give my PPT. So in PPT, so many examples are given. And if you write this example in your ideal cell or the Google Colab, you get out. Then you can understand line by line what is the impact of this command. Okay.
Sir, one few things. First thing is that you have used many PPTs that you will be sharing by tonight, I think. Then tomorrow morning or by tonight, I think my assistant or the technical team. Actually, in this same breath, I would like to thank some of my students and PhD scholars who are working in the back end. So they will be sharing the thing immediately to the participants. And I think the task for all of us in tomorrow daytime is to go for practice of all the commands that.
If you practice, then you can understand easily.
Yes, and maybe we will be encountering some problem while doing the thing. So that will be.
And then if you face any problem, then definitely tomorrow we'll discuss.
And one thing is that, sir, so whatever be the commands that you have demonstrated today, all these commands we can incorporate either in Ideally or in Colab, na?
Anywhere.
So my point is that why we will be learning two things for the same job.
No, two things. Why? As a beginner, very nice question. As a beginner, you have to know what is the DOS prompt command.
Why, sir? Today's in.
I am telling you. Suppose you have no internet.
Then
how will you use the Google Colab?
Okay, so ideally work in.
But ideally, it will with offline you can do it.
Acha. So this is one important.
That is the answer. One is the offline, one is the online.
Acha. So this is the crux point.
Definitely. Because when I am doing the Google Colab, always I have the internet.
Acha.
Because in the offline, if we want to do, so definitely I go for IDLES.
Okay, great. Understood.
Can I leave now?
Okay, thank you, sir. But if there is any immediate question, sir may be leaving within 2-3 minutes. If there is any immediate question, then please.
It's a wonderful session.
Yes.
Wonderful session. We have no question, I think.
Maybe some question will crop up tomorrow when we will be doing the practice.
Better you just store your questions. So tomorrow at the beginning we can try to. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm leaving now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Tomorrow
Thank
at
you,
7
sir.
p.m. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. We will be getting you, and by that, before that, we will be getting your PPTs also.
Okay. I'll give my PPT, but you will get the PPT after 10 or 10.
Okay. That I know.
Okay. You'll get the PPT.
Yes.
I'm leaving now.
Nothing hurry, sir. Please take care.
But I'll give my all PPT. I'm telling you, I'll give my all PPT. There are so many slides. So when I start the packages library, so I have some program on Pandas only, NumPy only, C1 only, everything.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And thank you all the participants. So tomorrow the session will end up over here. As I told you or mentioned in the very second email that today, because of some unavoidable assignment of our resource person, we had to prepone the session by 1 hour. Instead of 7 to 9, today it has been from 6 to 8. But from tomorrow, it will be from 7 p.m. only, 7 to 9. And if anything that you would like to share to me as coordinator?
Sir, is there any feedback session for each and every day?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Will it share in this chat or will you share it in our group, WhatsApp group?
No. Some separate Google form will be given.
Okay.
Person will be preparing the thing and they will be forwarding the thing by mail or maybe given in the chat box in the last day. The feedback will be taken only in the last day.
Okay.
And I am having one request to all the esteemed participants. The thing is that it was requested to you time and again that please join at least before 10-15 minutes to avoid a technical glitch. But what has happened today, maybe at 7:40, some persons were attempted to join, and this is really little bit disturbing for me also, as I told you that I am a participant basically, and secondly I'm the coordinator. So it was very difficult for me or the person who is assisting me behind the screen to allow all of them. And you have seen in the chat box that some people are not very sincere and they are writing some offensive comments also. So here we are all teachers. It is my request with a serious note. We are all teachers, so we should be professional and we should be joining the class or session in right time. Although virtual, it is a classroom. Okay, and here some esteemed resource person and some esteemed participants are there. They are all teachers. They are all professors. So I'm just saying one thing, maybe you may find me something serious or what should I say, that you are taking a class from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and if some students will be approaching to your classroom at 3:15, what will be your response? Whether you will be allowing them. But same thing is happening today, time and again, 7:15, 7:30, 7:20, and they are making some comments personally to me or in the group. So my humble request to all the participants, please make yourself available before time and please attend the thing. That is my humble submission. So from tomorrow, please join in right time. And if you are having some technical glitch, please let us know before joining. And during the session, as you are getting that sir is very much interactive, you can always unmute yourself and raise your questions. That is not the issue. Okay, so thank you all. Whenever sir will be sharing his PPTs, it will be sent to you, maybe tonight at least. And tomorrow I will also be taking the task of doing the practice, because without doing this practice, it will not be effective for any of us. So thank you again. So if you are not having any more comments, we can leave for today. Okay. Then thank you, and we are ending the session for today. Tomorrow, please join at 7 p.m. sharp. Thank you.